Under Kamala, America is a sanctuary for criminals and for illegal aliens that are in our country illegally. I will immediately ban all sanctuary cities in the United States.
Welcome to Maga Speech Hawaii, the channel. See, I don't know what's going on with this. It's not happening. My thingy here is what is this it? No, that's not it. Is this it? That's the right size, but that's enough. I can't get this to show, and I can't get it out of the way. You know what I can do? Yeah, I can do that. I can get that out of the way. I can erase it in mid-recording. No, it didn't work. Did it? No?
Can you hear him?
This is just my OBS studios conspired against me. Hi, a little vlog, a little news. Well, obviously this OBS is all messed up. We did read Shakespeare on Sunday, The Tempest, yesterday, and I only read parts of it, so, you know. I don't know where I'm at here with this. So anyhow, this is all wacky. Oh, did it go away? What happened? It went? No, now it's back? Okay. Yeah, OBS Studio is really just messed up. And I can't do anything about it without... this is already take two. So, yeah. So anyhow, the new... it's Mongoose Monday. Yeah. It's still there.
Incorrect.
Incorrect. That's correct. It's incorrect. Okay. Big news. Well, obviously it's the campaigning. Everyone's been campaigning. You know. See, Kamala Harris is campaigning normally. You know, this is what we're gonna do. This is my plan. This is my policies. Vote for me. They're really concentrating on the swing states. It's all 50-50 stuff, and they're getting scared about how close it is. And Trump is, of course, doing something overboard and worthy of taking over the news cycle, because he's going to do something that's going to make everyone talk about him. Because
wicked
bad press is good press. Yeah, and all those everything
devil
everything everything you can think of to maximize. They've implemented everything they can do, and they're probably going to be doing stuff after the election count, or as it's getting counted in the states. So the states are preparing their offices in their states that count election stuff. That went away. They're counting. This is crazy. They're counting. Well, they're fortifying with bulletproof glass and boulders, and they want to be safe inside their counting booth of election votes, especially in the swing states. It's gotten that terrible where they're expecting massive influx. Because what they're kind of expecting is Kamala to win by a nudge. Now, that happens, then it's like all hell breaks loose.
Watch us.
Now, what kind of hell is the question? Now, that's why they're preparing. So, there's all that kind of thing. Is that... God, but the biggest one is that Trump went back for another rally in New York City. Hey, they love me in New York, and I love New York. So he's playing Madison Square Garden. This is like concerts, major concerts and sports events. Madison Square Garden. And so when Trump goes to Madison Square Garden, he does put on a major show, a total show, and they're calling it dark and racist. Those are the big adjectives being used to describe it. And apparently he showed up with guests, so it opened up with a comedian that quickly wrote on his coattails about calling America a garbage can, basically the immigrants he's referring to. And his mass immigration is going to be taking out the garbage campaign. Billions of people. Just imagine trying to implement that thing. Trying to deport millions of people. Whoa, that's going to just look so, off to the concentration camp World War. It's going to look real. That would be. But anyways, he's the comedian starts off attacking Puerto Rico, whose name means actually wealthy port, rich port. But Puerto Rico, which is kind of like a territory, something like that. It's something. It's not quite a state. And they're all like, you can make it. But Puerto Rico,
Looking for
the
me?
comedian just trashed on them, told Puerto Rico that they were like a trash country, and one of the like an S-hole country, but in a little bit, just called them a garbage country or something, and just everyone ragged on mostly the Puerto Rican. No, the dumbass. I mean, just logical logistics. The dumb thing about that is that like a quarter of the population of major cities, like about a fourth. If you look at major cities, the demographic, the population is about a quarter Hispanic, Latin American type. And so Puerto Ricans is a huge part of New York City. So he just in your face to a large voting block of people to promote his voting. It's kind of odd because it doesn't fit logically, but then it's also odd because it's just straight out dark and racist. So they just demeaned them badly, and and this is his Madison Square Garden big show. So I don't know. His generals, he wants to attack the deep state. It used to be the deep state or the shadow government.
Him.
Now he calls the enemy within. So he has the enemy within being anyone that's sort of against him, like his generals that he worked with, that now call him like a fascist, and he should never be near the White House ever again. The former generals and former other chiefs in his administration, but they're going to be like promptly jailed or put into or fired or put to jail. He likes to do The Apprentice. Even on the podium, he goes, Kamala Harris, you're fired. It's like, what is this? The
Come inside.
Apprentice review? So he's really out to polarize everybody, and he's thinking that works. If he polarizes and then attack the enemy. And so he has this enemy within thing. He's going to send out goon squads to arrest people and put them in prison and things like that. So that's very out of the authoritarian dictator handbook too. Anyways, let's go to Hawaii's got news too, and I don't know where we are with it. Just a second, because it's take two and everything's whack on this. I don't. Let's see if I can get this here. Okay, to Hawaii news. Yeah, they're looking at first there's a warship in the South Pacific. Now they're not there to attack, but it's a Chinese warship. It's a destroyer, and it's in the South Pacific socializing with other people other navies that do exercises in the South Pacific. That's apparently they're like, it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. It's like they just want to have a presence there. Chinese warship in Hawaii. We have they're going out to help the homeless, especially the people that need medical assistance and stuff like that. Now there's good homeless in the sense not good, but actual homeless. Genuinely, they're homeless because they can't get the house. They can't have a place they don't have enough money. And then there's the homeless that are like, F you, I want to, drugs and alcohol, and they resist being assisted because of rules. But they have an outreach now, and they're trying to get some of these people. There's a little lady in a wheelchair. Okay, so they're trying to do stuff. In the UH, the volleyball team, women's volleyball is winning. I think the UH won, and somebody else winning, and not much else going on there except that there's football. There's the World Series. Back in the day, remember 1990s, you want to relax, just you go to the place and find out where they're doing, building an oil derrick. What the heck is that? Here is Waianae residents are complaining about being denied access to the shoreline in Ko'olina Resort in Ewa. So they build a resort, they can't get to the beach, but they're building a giant resort for Waianae. Yay! Perhaps a finger in the pulse. Oh, political cartoon. It's the warmest October on record. Oh, so melty. Oh, the Pacheco Electric. It was kind of hot in Hawaii. Now it's kind of rainy. We're not feeling it over here, but oh my gosh, everywhere else. And paying $500,000 for the UH president. Oh,
Maybe.
Fool. Fair share in taxes. Here. The U.S. needs taller barrier to entry for president. One wonders why both presidential candidates are treated normally when one is a felon with a seriously questionable character. He is a man who puts down others and is rude and crude, name-calling, and spews out constant lies and conspiracies. One wonders when we will see an amendment to our Constitution that will add requirements for a presidential candidate, who must be a person of good character and honorable reputation. Seems that when the founding fathers or the founders wrote the Constitution of our democratic republic, they assumed way too much by not adding a whole lot more to what a candidate must have and be: a natural-born citizen, at least 35 years old, and must have lived in the United States for at least 14 years. Maybe that was enough way back then, but those times are gone. We are going forward. We are not going back. Mele Welt Te. Hawaii guy. Thank you, Mele. Back to OPS weird. Yeah. I didn't press the record button the first time. It's so much stuff. So Mele, yeah, thank you for your contribution. Yeah, they should put that thing in there. What they should, they tried. They had that amendment, 14 section whatever. Or if you took the oath of office, for an office, you took the oath to protect the Constitution and the oath of office.
Watching you.
Now, they called it an office. So, and then when you violate the protecting of the Constitution, like you make insurrection, like January 6th, when you attack the Constitution, you're not supposed to be able to hold office ever again. And they
I don't understand.
defeated that in court because they said office and the presidency is not an office. Of course it's an office. But somehow they defeated that. But
I meant it.
you take the oath of office to protect the Constitution and you have an insurrection? Boom, slam dunk. That should be it. The dogs. Well, anyhow, that's it. Let's I don't know what's
Who
going
is
on.
she?
Time to say aloha. Aloha. Have a good Monday. Bye now. Aloha. Oh, there it is. Oh, gosh. Oh, bye. It's all okay. Aloha to you now. Aloha.